Look, the Wolf King's down. A guy aimed to shoot him. The young man couldn't leave the Wolf King. He tied his mouth with a rope, then rested in a cave just yesterday. Young man stranded on island. He was resting when wolves spotted him. He bolted away, ran to a dead tree, got caught by the wolf. He quickly pulled out knife. The Wolf King fell instantly, defeated. Other wolves eyed the guy. The guy shivered on the tree till morning. He finally climbed down, raised spear, slay the Wolf King. That's how it started. The guy couldn't bring himself to do it. After all, he's still a kid, so he took the Wolf King to a cave to rest, carefully cleaned his wound, and named him Alpha. The next morning, Alpha has broken free now, then attacked the young man. He didn't want conflict. I handed him water. But Alpha snarled and growled. The guy backed away. Alpha finally calmed down and relaxed. Drank the water. Problem solved. Surviving in this desert isn't easy. We need enough food to survive. Just found some bugs to eat. The young man shared some with the wolf. Didn't expect to eat bugs. Finally caught a rabbit. Alpha rushed to grab the raw rabbit. The guy slapped back and warned Alpha. Who's the boss here? Guy eats roast rabbit. Alpha just stood there, grumbling. He looks pitiful, not hungry. The guy wants the Wolf King to know. Alpha got his point. Agree by lying down. He tossed it meat the next day. His legs all healed. Get home before the blizzard. Alpha bit his scarf now. He won't leave, no matter what. He lay helplessly. The guy had to leave reluctantly. Alpha's like a shadow. Quietly followed the guy. He was speechless. Finally, had to take Alpha along today. Alpha found something interesting. The guy rushed over. Wild boars are foraging below. Alpha charged at the boar. The guy just stood there. Wait for Alpha's boar. The guy fell, letting the boar escape. Alpha looked down on him. Never seen such a clumsy teammate. The guy tried explaining, but she ignored him. Evening brings out the best. Alpha quietly stayed by his side. Make him feel safe. He saved his life. Wolves can be cold, but they repay kindness. The next day, Alpha found food. Without Alpha, he'd have starved long ago. Time keeps passing. Their bond grows stronger every night. Alpha quietly stays by her, offering warmth. The guy wakes up daily from Alpha's stench. So today, Alpha gets a bath. Alpha resisted initially. He tossed him into water. After washing, he caught a fish. They can't live without each other. Time flies. Winter's here. Snow blanketed the forest. The guy and Alpha can hunt well together. He enjoyed dinner that night. Alpha suddenly got alert. The guy looked over. A pair of glowing eyes approached them slowly. Check it. An old wolf led the pack to Alpha. The guy was scared but stood his ground. He didn't mean any harm. Alpha walked over to the wolf, chatting away. Alpha vanished with the old wolf. He struggled to sleep since Alpha left. He's always seen Alpha as family. Without Alpha, I'd be a beast's lunch. Though reluctant, he must go home. Get home soon. Guy takes shortcut across ice. Blizzard blinds the guy. He just ran frantically. He didn't notice the ice cracking. Fell into the cold lake, almost drowning down there. Alpha suddenly found a weak ice spot. Give it all. The ice didn't even crack. Luckily, he stabbed the ice hard. Finally, Alpha broke the ice and grabbed him, pulled him out. The soaked guy shivered on the ice. He quickly started a fire and undressed. Hugging Alpha, exhausted but warm together. They must keep going. Unsure how long. Looks like a tent ahead. And there's someone else here. He saw hope, then hesitated. Fell into despair again. He was already frozen. There's no food in the tent. He's devastated. Shout out loud to release frustration. Calmly, he grabbed a bow and moved on. He really missed his family, so he had to go home. Didn't get far before hounds chased. These guys are really cruel if caught. Luckily, he found a cave to survive. The hounds didn't chase, but Alpha snarled. A huge creature was charging at them in the cave. The guy can't beat Alpha. He shot the beast, and it fell. Alpha didn't react either. The guy quickly called for Alpha. Alpha stood up grumbling. Alpha collapsed again after seeing the boy safe. The guy quickly lit a fire. Without herbs, Alpha might bleed out. He felt heartbroken after meeting her. Alpha saved him countless times. The guy vowed silently, seeing Alpha's eyes. Make sure Alpha is home safe. They set off again in the snowstorm. After days of travel, he finally saw his tribe's mark. Looks like home isn't far, but Alpha's hurt. Can't keep up. Exhausted at last. He fell, a guy said. Can hear now.
Homie.
The
Kamatawa kula koma.
The
Haigijema.
The
Netadma.
Alpha understands the guy's words. He was too exhausted to get up. He carried him home quickly. No one knows how long they walked. Familiar tribe. He staggered to the camp center. Only then did he collapse, surprising his dad. He couldn't believe it. My son is still alive. Mom ran over crying, thinking she'd lost him. The young man told his dad, "Oh, 3 meters. Hey there." When he woke up, ask about Alpha immediately. We're both fine. Just a few days to recover. The tribe's shaman sensed something, then touched her belly. Just found out Alpha's about to give birth. A new life arrived quickly here. Alpha bravely saved the guy. His loyalty moved him. Thinking back, he shivers. Guy hugs Alpha. I can't thank him enough for the ending. Alpha didn't return. Stayed with the guy. Let's grow together with him. Payback or revenge? Alpha repaid him for life. Young man grows through challenges and setbacks. Their story is ours too.